I remove that, no one will ever find out.
So I'm thinking we,
plan.
at some point soon, need to set up rockets, because in terms of research, we are almost out of non-infinite research.
Well, we did say that was one of our plans today, but we said we need to get the other stuff up and running, didn't we?
Yeah, well, getting the server up and running is kind of the more important thing at this point. But it seems to be working okay now, so maybe whatever glitches we were having are over.
For now, it's fine.
Shh, we're gonna pretend it's always been fine. Nothing happened.
Right, that one's moving to the other side because it's too slow.
Let's go, tank.
Can I even get it over there? I don't think it'll fit over there.
Being attacked there? Why are we being... Well... It's probably just from these bases up here.
Two. We don't need, like, all defenses down here, do we? Good. Good you said no.
Well, I would have said no anyway, so... Thanks for answering for me.
And then pipe that. There. There. And then a single pipe there will start that tank filling up. There we go. It's just unfortunate that one has to go on the other side. Right, who's blowing what up? Robots and a tank.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, when I saw the tank, I kind of know you.
Sorry, I should probably warn you so when you
attacked.
start getting destruction, it's obvious who it is.
It's just like, we're being attacked. Something's been destroyed. Okay, what's been destroyed? Oh, it's a tank. Never mind. It's one of us.
Yep. If you see a notification that a tank was destroyed, you know it's me.
Signals. Inbound. Chain out right now. I think the best option there. And then over here. Good. And here, we just do chain inbound.
You know what would be a really cool feature? If you could attach modules to a tank like you can power armor. Like if you could put roboports in a tank.
Shield module.
Shield module, roboports, anything like that. Or even have an electrical powered tank so you don't have to keep refueling it.
Have you seen the mod for electric trains?
I have heard of it. I haven't played with it at all.
I've never played with it, but I've heard of it.
Right. I have heard of it.
I saw it used once. I saw it used on the YouTube channel once, and I thought that looked really good.
Hey, I found 1 million uranium. That's how long it took me to get up here. It took me 2 episodes.
Ah, damn it! So in fact, it's all wobbly now. Oop. Yeah. All right. So you've finally made the uranium from like.
Oh, I finally cleared it. I haven't actually set up the train or anything yet.
Yeah, you found it yet.
Cleared it.
Damn robots.
Stop hiding in the trees, aliens.
Right. So if I bring this train across here, it's going to want to try and kill me at some point. So we all know that part, first of all, but...
I mean, it'll try anyway.
Yeah. Problem is, I didn't want to remove all the trees in here, I just wanted to leave a tiny little gap. So I could get in there with a bend, but unfortunately, the best way to get a bend in the system is to with the trees.
Mm-hmm.
So no more very nice little, tiny little wedge out of the system. Right, so going northbound is annoyingly going to be going that direction, right? Yes, that's northbound. Ah. So that one, this is the southbound track I'm currently working on. Tree there that will die now.
I saw a couple of little red dots on the map and I'm like, oh, there's more enemies. It's just a teeny tiny little copper mine.
Yeah, the fact that the copper mines is the same color as the enemy bases.
I mean, it's a slightly different color. It's like a dark orange instead of a red, but it's so close that it's hard to tell.
Yeah. And I just realised I'd probably just cause a traffic jam on the rail network over here. It's fine, no one needs to know.
That's me. I'm taking damage.
Okay, good. Well, not good, but you know.
It's good. It means I'm doing stuff. This base is bigger than I thought it was. Get out, get out, get out, get out!
I think that's right. Finally, the robots will tend to get here.
Nope.
Leave the symbols. Yep, and then you can go that way. Go that way. Good. Right. I need to put signals on this track. It would actually help, wouldn't it? Here. So going that way.
Just do it right this time.
It was right before. It just wasn't correct. It was on the left.
I like that. It was right. It just wasn't correct.
Yep. I need chain signals here, so not to cause everyone to panic when the train comes through. There we go.
Oh, that scared me. It just did the server saving the map thing, and it was like, oh, don't drop us again. Stop that tank.
Ooh, no, there should be an entry. Okay, so train come up here. Will wait there if that section is busy. Right. No, that's. What if I think we're going to be slow? My pickaxe broke. Make a new one. Okay, so they come through there, and they go through there. That's fine. Let's make signals. And there's a signal there. I can just make out the. Never mind. The blue thing I thought that I could make out.
Yes.
Turned out to be in my head. My player's suit.
That's a wall. Let's try this again. Nope, that's a wall as well. Back up.
So it goes there.
Aim better.
That should be the clear signal, not the being clear on the way out.
Ooh, okay, I made it through that time. Apparently it just takes some very precise aiming with the tank.
Precise aiming.
Yes. I realize how hard that is.
With a tank.
Yeah.
Right. My head's hurting. Clearing a train signal, you do the full signal on the way out of the signal, of the section.
Right.
You just slam into that train door again? You did. Yeah, they're going to hit them train doors every time, aren't they?
Do you require assistance?
No. I'm good, thank you.
Can't see
There will
what
be
you're
assistance
doing.
required when I put... Damn it! I was trying to get the trees in the place. It's making it complicated but fun.
I wanted to be able to see. That one should be
That one just
one
needs
of those.
I know, I'm teasing it.
Unless that's a one-way. Is it
Which
a
one?
one-way?
What, with the track going off?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a one-way. I haven't got the track in place yet.
Oh. Okay, well if that's a one-way, then that shouldn't be there.
I have got a normal signal here, but you can't see because there's a train in the way.
Wait, are you doing a one-way down to that two-way intersection again?
No, but you said
Sorry, I missed all of that. You sounded like a robot. That's worse. Are you trying to do this? I think I
there we
missed
go, back again.
Oh, there's Peter. Is that what you were trying to do?
No, I was going to make this a two-lane track in case anything else went onto it.
Okay, so then that should be a signal, or a full signal there, instead of a chain.
Yeah, I was going to make this a full, like, two-section track
Mm-hmm.
going across so that other trains can be added to it easily if needed.
Right. So then that was correct to put that like that.
I'm bringing the other train track down now. And now we're at the robot part, where the robots get to do this piece because they get to remove the trees as well. And there they go. Yep, that's what I was going to put that with a piece of track in place so everything is positioned then.
Gotcha. Are you out of full signals? Oh, I guess the robots are bringing them.
I have them on me, but if I wasn't in the area when you placed them.
Yeah.
If you cancel it and re-put it down again, it'll take it from my inventory that I'm in the area now.
It'll work. Chain signal going in, solid signal going out. Chain and solid. Okay.
There should be a solid signal over here somewhere I put down when I was doing something else. Where are you hiding? I think it got removed already.
It should work now. Oh, it hasn't put down the signals yet.
And the track key is missing for the outbound. Well, there's a few pieces of track that are actually missing that the bots haven't installed yet because they're coming from the. I wasn't in the range when I took. Well, when I was told to put it down.
Gotcha. I wish I could put your trees back for you. I didn't realize that was the goal there.
I just went to a. Make it so when the train went through, you couldn't actually see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have right now a no path problem. Why do you have a no path problem? Train! Let me on board! Train! Come back, I love you! Train abandoned me.
Do you ever use combat robots? I've never found any use for them, so I've never really played with them.
I've used them once and I was not impressed by them, so I abandoned them pretty quickly. That train better be in the station. Do not move while I walk up to your train. You're nearly full. Go to the drop-off, because I can't be able to walk there and you can drive me. You went for the station without crashing this time.
Oh, are you up at the oil station? Or are you down at the other one?
I'm on my way up to the drop-off right now.
Excellent. I have a present for you when you get up here. Just don't tell JD I made it for you. Now I gotta get as far away from you as possible, right?
What was it? I had a rocket launcher with... Where was it? Where was I when I had this? I was on a server, and I'm not sure if it was me and Cry or this server. Let me just check something really quickly. It was this server. With you. I was playing with the... probably with the tank, yeah. I was firing nuclear shells inside the base to see how much damage they did.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend firing that one inside the base. I'd fire it at trees. But also, we're not making a ton of ammo for it yet because it takes the good green ones, so use sparingly for now until we get a good uranium influx.
Oh, influx, okay.
Yes.
In that case...
But, you know, fire off a few rounds because it's fun.
I have never fired one of these, but I have seen the Gepwin fire one.
Stay maximum distance and run. They are so dangerous. In the best way possible. They're so dangerous.
I'm trying to figure out how to fire the damn thing. There he goes. Nope, there's two in the air.
Run away.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, I might have pissed off some biters.
Isn't it the greatest weapon ever? I love it. It's so overkill, but it's worth it.
I felt that the rocket distance is too short. The amount of distance they actually fire.
I don't know what the exact distance is. I know that it's a little bit longer than the range of the explosion, so you're safe, at least.
Oh, it's way longer than the explosion range. I mean, you don't even have to run, really.
Right. I mean, don't run towards it, but...
Yeah. Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
How many shield generators is it required to withstand a nuclear blast?
I have a video about that.
And the answer?
You can't.
Really?
There might be a mod for it, but I put on the maximum number of MK2 shields, and it still killed me.
Okay, I won't try it then. I've only got 4 shields.
Yeah.
Then you have the other obvious question. Can you fire a rocket from within a tank?
I don't think so, because you'd be firing the tank's ammo rather than yours.
Yes, but the question is...
Oh, can you...
Will the tank take the rocket?
I don't know.
Rockets into my inventory?
I doubt it, but it might.
I don't think it will do, but, you know, I have a rocket and I have a tank, so... It doesn't fit there, it doesn't fit there, it doesn't fit there. That's just... disappointing. And I will make sure that the rocket is not in my active slot. When I'm inside the base, like I do with flamethrowers all the time.
Yeah. That is the downside to that particular weapon, is that if you are not careful, you will destroy everything.
No! A big frame drop as I was crossing the train tracks.
That was probably my fault. I'm using a flamethrower on the trees.
I got some nukes. You know what we should do as like the final day of the server itself is everyone just stand in different parts of the base with a nuke rocket and just fire in different directions.
Like destroy the base? Or destroy each other?
On the very final day.
I think that could be fun.
A bit of both.
I mean,
a bit of both. You know.
I think the best way
I mean,
for
if
us
you
to tell
have, if each
JD
person
that
had like,
sorry, go ahead.
if we all had, say, a full, like, say, 50 stack of rockets, and we lined up at the far east of the base, and we just ran west, firing rockets every round behind us. And when there was no base left, we just turned on each other. That would be a nice ending.
See, I was thinking the best way to tell JD that we have atomic bombs is to shoot him with them. But maybe that's
You know what
just
would be a great idea then?
What?
You know your maze you built?
Yeah. Are you gonna break it?
No, if you had another one, say to the south, with a chest in the middle, and tell JD to go for the chest, there's something in the chest for you, and make sure it's just at the range where you can fire the rocket. So when you start on the outside of the maze, when he gets to the chest, you can just fire the rocket at it.
Right.
You have a pre-measured distance between what the rocket's maximum range is and where that chest is. Build a maze around it, so we have to go through the maze. When it gets to the chest, you're stood at the wall, you fire the rocket, it will hit the chest, obviously insta-kill. But it was also fun getting to the maze at the same time. Entirely pointless and fun.
Yeah. Although, even from the edge of the maze, he'll be able to look at it on the map view and see what's in the chest. Which kind of spoils it.
Yeah. But you tell him not to. So it's a thing.
I think I just left all my robots behind. I did. Come here, guys. They were all trying to place this new wall, and I was running power. How are we doing on power? Oh, we're doing excellent on power. Those solar panels are going to keep us surviving for eons.
Well, the thing is, we have also all these machines now producing uranium. Is the chest that requests the 40 still around here somewhere?
The chest that requests...
Or has it been removed?
No, I removed it because we had so many going already.
Okay, so the question now is, do we want to get the actual, what you call it, up and running, the first nuclear power plant up and running?
We can. I mean, we have so much power because of the solar that I don't know that we'll ever actually need it, but we could certainly put it up
we'll
to
never
say that
need
it's been put
it,
up.
but you know.
We need to build so many laser turrets that we actually do need nuclear power to keep them running. That should be the goal.
So the rockets require the good uranium, right?
They do. Only...
Is that why we don't have any good uranium in the system?
Yeah, only 40 per rocket, but, you know.
Is that all? Wow. I mean, when I pressed C on the keyboard and fired the rocket, it fired 2 at a time. That was fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so in that case, I think we need a lot more of these centrifuges.
Probably. And you might want to reset up the 40 chest while I'm out here getting us more uranium.
The what chest?
Oh, the one that collects
the
40?
Yeah, the 40.
To set them up?
Yeah. I'm just going to copy one of these centrifuge devices.
Make sure you just get one. I overlapped a couple of them.
I picked one that I know is clean, and I made sure not to grab anything else. I'm gonna fill an area with these just because we can, more than anything else, and that will be my reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do it. I think here actually it's a small enough area, but it's near the power supply. I think we're gonna go right now where there's no robots, because there's no network there, and place down like a lot of these guys for no reason other than we can. Now, is that, first of all, the way the network should operate? It looks like it's correct.
So you know how with power poles you
down.
can click and drag now and it'll go to maximum distance?
Yeah, so to me it's always done that.
Right.
Because it's been that since I started playing.
You should be able to do that with roboports and have them connect at maximum distance.
Should be able to, or can?
You should.
Just curious if you're saying it's something we should be able to do. I'm wondering if it's something we should be able to do that you'd like it to happen, like we do with train stuff, or whether it's something that should be able to happen because it's devs put in.
It doesn't actually do that as of now, but I think it should.
I agree with you. It should.
We could really make JD angry and take out all of the trains and make the entire base run on bots. Like gathering ores from the very outer edges of the map using bots and having them fly everything to the center.
I mean, it would work. It would kill the server.
Yeah, but it's died so many times today already.
That is true.
That's weird. So, lamps. You can run through lamps, like they don't stop you from running. But you can also run over them with a tank and break them? So they have hitboxes when you are in a tank, but not when you are on foot.
Yes.
It's a very odd thing.
Did Cry ever tell you about the time he got stuck between 2 inserters in a car?
No, but it sounds excellent.
It was on the other server, on the other Cracktorio server.
Mm-hmm.
And he... Oh, I'm 40 of them, not 80 of them. He was driving for the base, trying to get something. And he came along, hit a conveyor belt, tried to turn away from the assembly machines.
Mm-hmm.
The belt carried in between 2 inserters, across towards the inserters. The car drove through, destroyed the inserter, hit the second inserter, it didn't destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
His bots popped out, repaired the first inserter, and replaced the second one, and his car was trapped between the 2 inserters then.
That's excellent. Well, good news on this little outpost up here. I don't think we need the filter inserters anymore.
Excellent.
Because the iron and copper have been separated by eating up the resources.
Now, where are these rockets being made? I need to temporarily disable them so they don't use up any of the uranium.
They are hidden inside the solar panel farm.
So JD doesn't find them.
They are in between the south two quadrants. And you'll have to actually go up there. Well, you don't have to go up there. We can just... Boop! There we go. Now they are disabled because I took away the arm that's feeding them.
Alright. The reason is, if you look at where I am right now, I'm getting the base ready for mass production of uranium.
Excellent. We need that.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I'm not sure why I just did that way, but oh well. It'll work.
No, because as long as they're not taking the uranium over there, I can shut down the existing machines and tell them to take all the material where it wants to be.
Wait, why would you shut down the machines, though?
The existing ones are moving to the new area, which is much nicer.
Oh, gotcha. You logic much better than I do. That's backwards.
Take these guys down. No! Robot, give me it. Let go. Okay, I can actually red group this lot now because they're not containing anything important in this area. He says until everything disintegrates and melts.
That's the best part.
And what you can play about? Like a power. So grab your power cable, didn't I? There you go. Okay. So I should now contain in my inventory over over a couple hundred of those things. Amazing. Good. Alright, robots. To use what's in my inventory to deliver everything everywhere. Okay, that's done. Alright, so they should have requested everything they need. They did. So I just need to drop 40 of each of these into one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Which is absolutely perfect. I can do that quite easily. There's one. I think I went over by one, by the way. I'll take it back out again. And you. And you. So I'm just basically dropping all the stack that I have of like the good uranium into each of these centrifuges.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of pre-seeding them all so they're
Is that going to mess up the
going to be
numbers?
producing. No, if we're dropping the entire stack of like 100, 40 starts being produced and leave 60 behind, and then just pick the 60 up and move on.
Right, but then it'll always have too many in it, won't it?
No, because I'll have 40 in it. Because if I drop 40, if I drop 100 in, it takes 40 immediately to start using it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And then it has 60 left.
Then it's got 60. And I take the 60 out and move on.
Oh, I didn't know you were taking the 60 out. I thought you were just putting it in.
No, I've got it set that way so that drop the entire stack in I've got, and then you've got at the very least then you've got the it takes what it needs. I don't have to count them out what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Let it count them for you. There we go. I shouldn't be requesting any uranium because it should all go into that chest there. There we go. We've got half of the first line's operational now.
Excellent.
They are still taking uranium up to the rocket production though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, the requester chest is still there because I didn't want to remove it, but once it gets what it needs, it's not going to ask for any more.
Yeah, I mean, the one I've got down here, I've got it set to request 999, but 9.9k of uranium, so it gets all of it here for quick access.
Uh-oh. I think my robots are about to get attacked. That base is closer than I thought it was. Hey, a good chance to use my new gun. Boom!
Oop.
All gone.
And that, I'm guessing you just fired it?
Yeah. Oh, did you see the drop?
Went from 60 down to 20 for a second.
Uh-huh.
But
It killed a
is
lot
that
of
you being
entities.
destroyed?
Yes.
It killed the robot as well by the look of it.
Oh, no. That's the aliens getting pissed at me and attacking.
No, robots. And put 40 in there. I can see another one. Please, robots, do it. 40. Excellent. I go seed another one of these machines. Yeah, we're going to be making uranium pretty damn quickly.
Good. I will use
all these machines. Well, yeah, I mean, these machines, I don't know how many there are, because I just placed them down until I got bored of going across and then went up a couple of 4 lines.
Whoa. Lag made me shoot 2 rockets. I only pressed the button
Yes, blame
once.
the lag.
I only pressed the button once, and it has a timer before it'll let you shoot a second time, and it shot twice.
That timer's not long then, because I fired quite a few double shots. Out of curiosity, how many units is that thing requesting? That request suggest?
40.
I could actually. It's hidden inside the solar field somewhere.
Yeah, it's in between the bottom 2 quadrants.
I see, there it is. It is set to request. I have no idea, it doesn't tell me.
No, it won't tell you unless you go poke at it.
It is set to request 300.
300?
That's what it says.
My bad.
On filters,
It
300 uranium, 200 blues, chips, 100 ping.
Oh, I think it requests
since-
10 times what the machine needs.
Yes, which is the default if you right click, I believe.
Which is what I did.
I'm going to run up there, I'm going to take all the chunk of those out and leave it with enough to make 1 rocket. And then it can be up again later on. Now, the question is, can I get up here before that train comes tries to kill me? We'll find out next time on. I really like the idea of these trains. It needs 40 per rocket.
Uh-oh, shields
30
down.
per rocket.
Dang you robots using up all my batteries.
Right, I left it with enough uranium requests to make 1. I just want to make a run down the solar panel thing, and I can make that before the train comes here. First of all, no, I wouldn't have made it. Second of all, I looked for a second quite smart and went, oh, I can go to the sideways much quicker. Okay. Just because it makes this thing move faster. Bots, go deliver stuff.
Come over here, robots. Let it die. Just let it die. We're about to lose some laser turrets, and it's my fault.
Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. So when you say we lose some laser strips, it's your fault. Are we talking laser strips because of?
Because my robots placed them down, but didn't place down the power poles. Because I need to come back and get more materials.
Did we ever automate the centrifuges?
Yeah.
Or
right next
did
to
we
the
just
centrifuges.
handful? Okay. Because I have to make a lot and they haven't made them yet, so I'm guessing it's just a slow process to make them.
It's slow, and I'm pretty sure we had it set up to do like a maximum of 5 or something like that. So once you've used up those 5, it's going to do 1 at a time.
Right, so it's going to be a slow process to make them.
Yeah.
It's a stacking inserter that she's doing its damnedest to get all the material in there, but it takes so long to feed the material it needs.
I mean, you could make a second stack inserter with a second requester chest, and then it would have double the resources to fill it with.
That is kind of what I'm going to do right now. Blue. Where are you, Blue? Blue. There you are. Ba-da, 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 da-da-da-da.
Whoa, that's a train.
Right, so how much does it need for each one? It needs 100 red circuits. It's requesting 200, so it's got enough to make a few things. So if I tell you to not request the red circuits, and tell you to not request the steel, and you not to request the concrete, that's fine. Because then each one will have a piece of the recipe, and the second sets can do their job.
Alright, I need to finish up this north wall, and then I'm gonna get out of here for now. What did you do?
What?
Your signals made me stop, because there was an oil train on the other end of the track.
Told you the whole thing would be confusing and it wouldn't work.
Well, it stopped the copper train at that weird junction that goes from from 1 to 4 lanes.
Yep, I said it would be weird, and you went, "Nah, it'll be fine. It'll stop."
I didn't realize it was going to stop me. That's the problem. It should never stop me.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Man, somebody did a great job with this train stacker.
Which one?
This one over here, where all the trains come in with the ore.
Well, the ore one.
Yeah, the ore train stacker.
It's borderline competent, I'd say.
But that oil stacker, man.
And yes, I did check the name on it as well.
Yeah. That oil stacker, that one's insane. In a good way. I think.
I think actually for the most part, most train stackers are actually pretty decent, because it's like, even if you get the trains to go and do something that they really shouldn't be doing.
Yep.
There we go. Right, so I've almost got one line of the uranium processing online.
So you selected an infinite
Have you seen it, by
science.
the way?
Hang on. You selected an infinite science, which is why we weren't researching. What'd you do?
I didn't even know. I picked flamethrower damage, didn't I? Oh, it's an infinite science, yeah.
Oh, nice. Do we have enough to actually fuel that? Probably not yet.
Right now, we've got enough. We're enough for one full line minus the 2 at the end, which I'm just waiting for supply.
Hey, that'll work.
That's the one little chesty is requesting every piece of uranium, basically.
So I'm gonna be really picky and say you could have saved a lot of space if you had done this.
I could have done, but I wanted to actually make it was actually, you know, decent in the process.
Whew, that's hard to take apart. I was like, okay, which of these things can I remove and which things can I not?
Which of these things doesn't belong?
See, when
Yeah, I just replaced it and did it in the pattern. I was thinking about putting lights in there as well, but I thought the green glow, that's quite nice.
Yeah, I like it. We should put nuclear power up here too.
Well, I was thinking, these guys here, and then nuclear power can go above, because there's loads of space above. So we would be making the fuel directly below where we're using it, basically.
No, wait, come back! You're my ride home! Wait, which one do I need? I need copper 2 or iron 4, and iron 4 is up there right now. Where's copper 2?
Right, is it getting dark right now?
I don't know. Is this one copper 2?
I just took my night vision goggles off to find out.
Yay, my ride's still here. I thought it had left without me.
I thought it was getting dark. I see those all glowing, but it's just going daytime, so. Yeah, but we are producing a lot of uranium compared to like ever before for this.
Well, and I'm just about ready to set up that 1 million uranium mine, so that'll help too.
Oh yeah, we're going to cut through the actual uranium itself. The logistics network say it has. We have 3.7k worth of crappy uranium in it.
Didn't we have like 20k before?
No, we've used that much, have we? But the idea being that if we get back on here, we need to reseed the second and third and fourth line of materials because they don't have. They're not seeded, so they will need seeding.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna run up here, I'm gonna build the rest of this wall, and then I'm gonna be done for today.
Here we go, one more, and then boop. I can drop that one into the last one, and that first line is entirely seeded.
Excellent. It's about time.
There we go. So they are producing, I think the word is a metric crap ton of uranium.
Are you sure it's metric?
Yeah,
it's not
that's
imperial?
No, it's definitely metric. You know, it's uranium, so.
I see.
The really weird thing is, there are really only two measurement systems currently in the Western world. There's metric and imperial. The Americans use the imperial system, but they don't call it imperial.
Right. We call it normal.
It's really weird. It's weird, and they don't even know where it's coming from. I've spoken to a few people that don't actually teach where it comes from either. Weird. History is important.
Yeah, a little bit. Stuck in the
I seeded that last. I seeded that last centrifuge just a moment ago, and we're now at 29 uranium in the chest.
Excellent. No, stop
So like
attacking
I said,
stuff.
Where? Like I said, we are definitely producing a lot of uranium.
This was not smart. This was not smart at all.
It'd be great if the uranium in the chest just was actually able to explode. Then it'd make storing it in large quantities dangerous.
Mm-hmm. No.
So what are you destroying over there?
I haven't hooked up
and
power
this.
because my robots are all recharging. So the laser turrets are not defending themselves. There, now they should defend
You got power.
themselves. No, why
Have you even got?
Stupid robots,
Those
just charge.
robots are just following you.
There we go. The robots were not charging, and so they weren't placing anything down. There we go. Now the lasers will defend themselves, I think.
Yep, they're online. You did lose a few turrets though.
I ran out of.
Are you going to grab that?
landfill.
Are you grabbing that 31k uranium to the north as well, or are you ignoring that one?
31k?
Are we going to just go with the fact that the 1 million's enough?
Oh, the little one? Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah. Nah, well, they got a 400k below you as well, so I don't think we need to worry about that little one. And we have another 40 uranium in the system.
I need to find some stone. There's some stone.
Think about this: is every time I top one of these machines up, it just means that make the uranium faster. You do realize at some point we're going to lose power because all of the uranium is going to be in the rocket production, right?
That would be a good thing. I see no issue.
Well, it
with
would
that.
mean that we are using up enough rockets to warrant it. So.
Right. Oh, I just collected up so much stone, and it's just enough for 17 landfill.
Is that what you needed to do what you were doing?
Yeah,
Excellent. It's so great when you get just enough to do something.
it'll work.
When I used to play KSP, I used to build my rockets to just make it to orbit. I always annoyed everyone. It's like, you should build them bigger until they got spared. No. If it fails, it fails. It's fun. And then I quit because I got rage quit constantly.
Alright. That should be... I don't know if 20 is going to make it, but it'll help.
20?
20 landfill. It's not going to make it. Oh. I gotta come back and get more, I guess. But the defenses are at least up for now, so I think I'm probably gonna call this an episode.
Yep.
And yeah, I will see you all next time.
You want to before you go?
What?
Pop your night vision off and use map view to look where I am.
Night vision off. Whoa, it got really dark.
Yep. And look where I am.
Oh, that is so cool. I love the green glow.
I recommend a thumbnail. A green glowing thumbnail.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Because we are making nuclear, so, you know.
Yep. Alright, well, it's been fun.
Where's my night vision gone?
And
it has been fun.
I will see you again soon.
Yep. See you soon. And hopefully the server will be more stable next time around.
Yeah, it should be.